Hello again. Yesterday, I talked about being trapped in the cycle of busyness. And today is the last big motivation killer that I want to talk to you about. And that's about putting too much pressure on yourself. We all do it. Even though we've got so much on our plate, I mean, we talked about this yesterday. When we try and stick to a healthy meal plan or get into an exercise routine, we make it too hard. We aim to eat three perfectly healthy homemade meals every day and nothing else. We plan exercise in most days and aim for long sessions that are really hard for us to fit into our lives. And we might manage this for a few days or even a couple of weeks. But sooner or later, every time this happens, sooner or later, life's going to get busy. There'll be a drama or a crisis, and something that will make us miss our workout. Dinner will end up being come out the freezer or from an app, and we give into the chocolate because we've just had a terrible day, and then we decide that we failed. And we were all fired up and motivated a few days or weeks ago when we started, and all of a sudden we come crashing down to earth and we're not motivated anymore. We just think, here we go again, I've failed. Now, this is known as black and white thinking. It's the idea that you think you're either on a diet or off a diet. On a diet, you're acting like a saint and probably barely eating. Off a diet, you've completely caved in and it's a free for all. But there's nowhere in between. And that's the problem because there's somewhere in between is the secret to staying motivated. And that's about realizing that you don't have to be perfect to succeed. This is going to be covered in the seminar as well, because I want you to know how to find that somewhere in between, because that's the secret to finding a way of eating that's going to stick with you for life, but it also makes your life so much easier. And it's how people, when they crack it, it's how they lose weight without feeling like they're on a diet. So I look forward to telling you about that one. Bye for now.